short and crisp introduction. Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
We have read a lot about dreaming big. How many of you have dreamed big? All of us have dreamed big. But what is that we have achieved on that particular dream?
By the time we achieve, the dreams become bigger.
By the time you achieve, the dreams become bigger. That particular dream.
Yeah.
But
Achieved. I achieved.
achieved. Super. Excellent. In fact, all along in my career, of course, as told by him, I have had the opportunity of dreaming big. And the process is, when you are putting it, if you want to achieve that, we have to put it into action. All those theories, definitely all of us do know that. But putting it into practice and making it happen, that's a difficult part, which many times didn't happen as the way we planned. Things go awry and we lose track, and we change track also. We change our plans. We satisfy ourselves stating that, oh, that's a bigger dream than I'm going to have a slightly better dream. That's what we internally satisfy ourselves, tell our mind and satisfy ourselves. But then it happened around 6 months back. Me and one of my friend. In fact, he is a comfortably big financier. Both of us took projects, similar kind of project. He took a similar kind of project. I took a similar kind of project. And all this dreaming big. Maybe it's not a huge dream, but comfortably bigger dream. For my capacity, it was a comfortably bigger dream. And that's what he also told me. So both of us started simultaneously. He started in his place and I started in my place. And I started really putting it in practice. And believe me, my dear friends, the lessons which I have learned in Toastmasters came in handy. And every time, in fact, very frequently, maybe sometimes even during the course of the day also, I always think the lessons which I have learned particularly the leadership lessons which I have learned in Toastmasters. And as rightly told by our Sergeant at Arms, the biggest role, the toughest role, the donkey's role of VTE, and more particularly in Meraki, we have to do that role for a year. And whenever there is an absence, we have to fit in. That's it. On the spot, we fit in. That's the kind of training we have in Meraki. And this has really helped me absolutely taking the situation in control and managing things, starting from very simple persons to persons MD of Chennai Metropolitan Corporation. Wherever I go, I really feel really happy. The journey I've been enjoying quite a lot for the past 6 months. On the other hand, my friend who took up a similar project suffered a heart attack 3 months back. Immediately after taking up the project, after about 2 months, 3 months, he was not able to withstand this pressure. And he suffered an heart attack. He was admitted in Apollo. He spent 3 lakh, 4 lakhs, put a stent in his heart, inside his heart, and he's right now relaxing. Every time he used to always think, Gopinath, you are managing very nicely. But I never used to tell him that it's all because of Toastmasters. I used to think, because probably he is not a person who will understand all those things. But I used to really, believe me or not, honestly speaking, I used to really think about all my friends in Meraki. And internally, I used to really thank them. That's the kind of lessons which I keep learning in Toastmasters. And that's the kind of learning which I learned in Meraki. Wonderful lessons, which there's no certificate, and we keep learning also. That's the beautiful beauty of Meraki. Magic of Meraki, I used to also. Cool, calm. How to manage that, how to get over it. If not, all those theories we have learned, but here for the past 6 months I've been putting it in practice, absolutely in control. So that's it. Thank you very much all my friends in Meraki for having given me this wonderful lesson for the past 3-4 years. Particularly for 3 years I've been in Meraki. In fact, I started off as a Sergeant at Arms, but that was during COVID period. So there was nothing for me to do. But one of the things what I did was I started talking differently. And all of people in Meraki encouraged it. Come on, do it differently. Every time do it differently. So that was a big encouragement. Then, even now, we don't hesitate to do that Sergeant Tom's role. We reach early and whatever the kind of post we hold, that doesn't matter at all. We do all the roles. That's it. With this simple thought in mind, I declare open meeting number
167.
167.